Okay, I have my camera off because I just got out of the shower. My hair is still wet, so I'm sure nobody really wants to see that. So anyway, I have the camera off, but figured I would hop on and do a stream real quick. You do here. That's better. You do need to see this, the CFTC rule. Until I can figure out how to make it splash on the screen first, because I'm not that best at OBS. But so until I can figure out how to make that happen, we're going this route with the notes. So there you go. So you can see it. I've done my duty there. So now we can get into the charts. This is the wealth charts. Apex gave me 3 free beta. Well, I had 20 accounts with the beta testing, but now that the beta testing is over, I got 3 free evaluation accounts. So I'm trading those. I love how the trade copier is built in. I got my, so they have a layout already specific, but I customized it to how I wanted mine to look. So yeah, so that's what we're rolling with. Tonight, just going to trade these. I did trade my, so the Apex, the 150K that I messed up with a little bit last night on stream, I was able to get most of that back before the trade of 8 messed up, and then halted pretty much all day. And then once that lifted, I was able to trade on that. So I'll show you what I did today in the 150K. Once I get logged in here. So the 150K is basically at 153,000. So I took it from 150,500 last night, went all the way down to 149-ish on stream, got most of it back off stream. And then this is what I did today in this. So you can see this PA number 40. It's at basically at 153,000. So I was able to get the majority of that back. And I, excuse my language, I traded my ass off today. So I am pretty proud of myself for that one. Just have to keep on the path here, because I cannot take a payout on this account until it gets above 155,000, and then I can take $500. But my goal is to get it to 157, 159, just like I would on an eval, and then take a payout. So just, one day at a time. Keep on trucking. So I really do like the 150K. Those really are my favorite. So I think I'm just primarily going to stick with the 150Ks from now on. Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to build way more of a buffer on those than you do the 50K. But I really like the 150K because it gives you some leeway. If you make a mistake, take a bad trade, whatever, you can easily come back from that. Whereas a 50K, it just doesn't give you a lot of wiggle room, until you've really built a buffer. So these 2 accounts, I'm actually only trading 2, but these 2 accounts are up $265 just on this trade. So what I did was I put the trade on because it looked like we were going to get, so this almost was an outside candle here on this 30-minute, but it really was a 2 up. So I played for the 2 up into this wick right here. And so this trade is up $265. And if you go right here to paper portfolio, account. So all accounts. So you can click on all accounts, and then please tell me that's copying. Maybe it isn't. I'm not sure. I guess it didn't copy. But anyway, that's okay, nonetheless. If you go right here to, yeah, so it's kind of hidden over here because I have my menu shrunk. But if you, let me expand this out here. I don't know if this copied or not. No, it did not. So this account is at 50,444. Maybe I have to turn the copier on each time. I'm not sure. Leader account. Oh, because I didn't click it. That's why I didn't click this. On what, cross? I don't want it to cross. No. Let's see if I can figure that out real quick. I don't want it to cross because I think the cross is like, changing symbols or something. So I definitely don't want it to do that. I just wanted it to copy operations. But anyway, nonetheless, it's all good. So we're going 2 up here on this 30-minute. Just going to see if they come up all the way through this wick right here. So coming back to Tesla's liquidity here, 58.95. Oh, see if it gets a little more juice. Let's see if the trade copier will copy now, since I've got it. Yep, it did. Okay, well, good to know. I mean, now that I've got the Wealthcharts like set up, I'm digging it. just took a minute to get it to. I couldn't. I messed around with it last night and got it set pretty much where I want it. And I'm all for web-based platforms because, I mean, by the time you download a software and it just all this other stuff, it's just aggravating, I think. I'm sure this little box down here looks weird without my face in it, but like I said, my hair is my hair is wet. I'm not gonna let you guys see my face. I just got out of the shower a few minutes ago. So see if they push right here. I mean, not a ton of volume. I don't know how you tell volume on this platform. I'm sure there's a way to add it. One of the other beauties about learning the strat, guess what? You can trade on any platform, any time frame, any symbol, because it works on all of it. So once you learn the strat, like there's no going back, especially for me. I don't want that. I don't want grids on. I hate grids. I actually liked them when I first started on Thinkorswim, but yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of little customizations and stuff you can do in here. I don't need to do all that. We did leave this gap here at open. They came down. They pretty much touched it right here tonight, which I caught some of that short, and then now we're just making that little this little symbol, whatever that is. I will have to at some point figure. Oh, there is a drawing tools. Okay. Is that what I'm looking for? Kinda. You guys get you get the idea. Here we go. Freehand. Let's do this. This thing. There we go. I mean, there's definitely some cool features about this software. Yeah, I mean they have their own thing too. You can these are Premier. So they have a Premier Standard and Mathematical. I don't know. I don't know about all this. I don't really have time to be messing with it either. None of it usually. I mean, you can go into a huge rabbit hole. Trust me when I say with indicators, and none of them will help you, in my opinion. I mean, this go no go thing is kind of cool. I've seen it before. Okay, so there's an auto head and shoulders, an anchored VWAP. Um, I mean, there's just all kinds of things in here. I don't know. I don't. I mean, I've looked at the DMARC pivot point things before, and I don't know. Like I said, you can go into a huge rabbit hole with. I mean, who needs all this crap right here? So yeah, all right. Well, let's just apply them and see what the heck. Um, okay, so they have standard, of course. All your all your standard stuff. Um, like I said, I don't know. I don't. I prefer to have clean charts with just price action bars on them. I mean, true range is nice. Uh, we'll apply that one. Configure chart. I don't know. Okay, so I guess this is the anchored VWAP. I mean, what good does that do me? Because we're going two up, and it should come all the way up here, 5901. I mean, I don't understand. Like, how's that going to benefit me? If I was trading on a very small time frame, maybe, you know, maybe, and who knows? Maybe they, because they just left a little shooter right here, they could bring it all the way down. That's very possible here. Maybe. I mean, we would come down 2 points there on ES. I mean, they did leave a little shooter right here. I'd like to see us get above it. If we're going to go two up on the new 30-minute here. If not, if they don't bounce it here, then absolutely they could bring us down to 58.93 here on ES. See how much I'm up in that one account tonight. Okay, this is kind of cool because it tells you what your drawdown basically is right here. So the max balance was 50,806. Probably when I went to take a shower. And the balance now, so I'm $400 into the drawdown. Not bad. They may have TTO'd right here, what the strat calls a TTO, which is triangle day out, which basically, in basic terms, is they're reversing. But that remains to be seen or not, whether we pop back above this. But that's basically what a TTO is. Right here's one perfect example of it tonight. They came down, created this TTO right here, and then boom, opposite direction. It's one of my favorite strat setups. That's those TTOs. Gosh darn it. That's exactly what happened. They pulled it back. The 58.93. Well, maybe auto VWAP does help. I can know. I can know maybe where the VWAP is, as 0 Day J says. I really like that guy. He is hilarious. If you guys have never watched this stream, please do yourself a favor and go watch him, 0 Day J. He is absolutely hysterical. Just don't watch it around your kids because he cusses quite a bit. But he is hilarious. Like, I go to Vegas 3 or 4 times a year, and he lives out that way. So I hope next time I'm in town I get a chance to meet him, because he cracks me up. So let's see on a smaller time frame if that. Okay, so VWAP is all the way down here. Yeah. See, like, I just don't really know. This is why I don't use indicators, because I don't know what the hell how am I supposed to use them, right? Like, oh man. So if you go to a 1 minute, like, how does this work? See, like, it's all the way down here. I mean, my account's gonna be liquidated by the time that happens. It won't be liquidated, but I'll hit. So this is the great thing about Wealthcharts here with Apex now. So it puts that 30. You can turn it off, but it puts that 30% threshold, like, right on your chart. So you know. See, like, my stop's up here. It's gonna take it right now, but it's fine. Whatever. But yeah. So it puts that threshold, like, right on your chart, and I love that. So now you'll automatically know if you have violated their new 30% rule. You know, when it comes to your account. Oof, this 1 minute seems fast, doesn't it? They'll probably come all the way down to 58.93 for sure. If I had to guess. I'm just gonna flatten. We'll just take the loss there. I definitely don't think I like the 1 minute chart. I don't know how in the world people trade on that 1 minute chart. That's insane. Yeah. Just give me, like, something I'm familiar with. Here we go. Hour. Okay, we're pulling back to the VWAP. Looks a whole lot better. Because guess what? Unless we get another 2 down, comes all the way into this area, this looks like a dip buy at 58.93. Are we at 58.93-ish? Yeah, we got pretty close. So yeah, so unless this is a total TTO right here, which I was saying on the 30 minute, you know, which, again, they could come down, test this. I think I will leave the anchored VWAP on my chart. I can't figure out how to make the chart move, though. I don't like that. There we go. Ah, there's my mother bar range. Okay, you guys know me if you've watched my channel at all. I have to find the mother bar range. Where are we? What range are we in? We're in this one. Right here. So now I'll use the fib tool. I'll have to get used to this charting software, but I really like it so far. I didn't think I liked it at first, but I do now. Alright, so there we go. That makes sense. We're pulling back into the 0.618 of this mother bar range, which, if you know anything about optimal entries, this will be about your area where you're going to get your optimal entry to go back to the upside. So I'm going to buy one Hear military helicopter flying over. I don't live too far from Air Force Base, and the small, very small Air Force Base, but they do a lot of testing and stuff over there. But they military helicopters fly over sometime, and that's exactly what it sounds like. If we don't bounce here, then this probably is a TTO. We would have to come all the way down here into this range right here at 58.88 in order to create an outside bar. Technically, we would do it at 89. So I don't know. It's very possible that could happen too. So, hey man, that's that. By the way, that's a cool screen name. My pet Eskimo. Um, yeah, dude, like that's exactly what I thought today too, because I looked at it and I was like, oh, no, this isn't gonna work on my phone. And I thought, you know what? This is perfect because it's not gonna work on my phone, and then that way I can just like trade when I'm sitting at a computer, which I know is going to sound crazy, but I've had that issue many, many times. Laying in bed, uh, you know, driving, like just at work, distracted, so many things that I'm like, there's no way I should be trading right now, but it's kind of addicting, I guess, in a way. I mean, I don't smoke, I don't drink, uh, you know, I don't date a bunch of men. So, I mean, I guess trading is my vice, so to speak. I mean, overall, it's a pretty healthy one, I think. But yeah, that's exactly the thought I had today was, oh, this is great. It's not going to work on my phone. It's going to force me to sit down and trade it at the computer. This definitely could go outside now that I'm looking at it because we have retraced this entire body of this hour candle. So if they do not bounce it here, then you definitely could see 50, 58, 88 on a 2 down. I may have to cut the trade. I mean, I'm only down a point, $50, but I mean that's one thing I've gone back to. I mean, I do still trade in Q, but um, I do so much better if I just stick to ES. Yeah, this very well could go outside. Um, Especially the longer it spins in this area right here with this liquidity. Um, definitely could go outside right here on this hour. If it goes outside hour, uh, I'd probably look to take a short. Because, like I said, it looked like a TTO right here, especially on that 30 minute. That 30 minute really looked like a TTO, and then the hour for certain. I think I am going to keep that anchored VWAP on my chart though, especially since it auto draws it. That's kind of dope. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this trade. I don't like this right here. It's like I said, it could go outside. I think they are going to pull it back to VWAP now. The thing about outside candles, which is not a true one yet, but basically the rule of thumb says if you go over 50%, you have a good chance of the previous candle, you have a good chance of going outside. All right, so that candle didn't go outside. It just went to up red, which is a bearish candle, according to the strat. But this candle could still stay inside. The reason I say that is because we're stuck in a pretty tight range tonight, which we have, I think we have PPI data in the morning. Wednesday is CPI. So it makes sense. Usually you just get a lot of tight consolidation before those news events. Hence why I'm not trading my PA account tonight. I'm going to take a short right here. Put my stop up here. No. Lord, no. Alright, cool. There we go. There's a stop in. And then I can move it. Alright. I don't want to move it break even. I'll move it just a little bit above it there. I'd really like us to come down and touch the 58.88. Which is where I'll probably put one on. There we go. Man, like, the more I use this, the more I really dig it. And here's the other thing. Even though copy trading has always messed with my head, like, really badly. And I think maybe because I can't see, like, the profit and loss on my chart, that it, like, I don't know, like, it just does, well, I can see it over here. I don't know, it just does something with my brain, like, it's different. It just seems different, right? Like, it just doesn't seem, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting more used to copy trading. I don't know, because I've never really copy traded. Because, like, on Tradeovate, if you log in there, and it shows it up here all jumbled together, like, if you're copying more than one account, like, it puts them all together in one basket as a profit and loss, and it just, oh my gosh, I can't take it. Like, it just gives me such anxiety. But this is just smooth. Like, I don't know, man. I really, really dig it. And if I buckle down, I can really get these accounts passed before the month ends, because they gave us the 3 free accounts for beta testing the software, but they're going to renew at $85 a month if you don't if you don't pass or activate them. Okay, so I'm going to get out here. Yeah, I'm going to get out there. Maybe just about a point early. I'm okay with that. I don't know, man. Like, I think from now on, like, if I buy accounts, I think I'm going to buy them for the Wealthcharts. I really, really like this platform.